Good evening. My name is Ryan Kim, and tonight our debate is going to be on how the government should increase funding to development of hydrogen energy technologies. First off, I'd like to point out that the government is spending $70 billion subsidizing fossil fuels, which could be spent towards development of hydrogen technology. Also, in June 28, 2010, President Obama proposed that they cut $37 million from the Department of Education's research budget. And then again, the Department of Energy claims that new approaches that can lower energy requirements and the cost of liquefaction of hydrogen are needed. Currently, the fossil fuels are extremely harmful to the environment. Fossil fuels. The oil developed fossil fuels contain sulfur, which when burnt forms sulfur oxide, sulfur trioxide. These compounds combine with atmospheric moisture to form sulfuric acid, leading to acid rain. This can lead to destruction of forests and progressive erosion of rock and masonry structures, both natural and man-made. From the same article, it says, while oil is relatively easy to transport, one of the most common transportation methods is shipping oil from port to port by supertankers, massive purpose-built tanker ships capable of transporting enormous quantities of oil by sea. While spills are rare, they're not unheard of, and they're extremely catastrophic to the environment when occurring. A writer called Florenta K., writer for Fossil Fuels, Advantages and Disadvantages from Proposal.com, stated that extraction of fossil fuels has endangered the environmental balance in many areas. The research done by Stanford stated that the advantage is that hydrogen stores approximately 2.6 times the energy mass as gasoline, energy per mass. Another argument is that the amount of fossil fuels currently is limited and decreasing rapidly. Jeremy Rifkin, the author of The Hydrogen Economy After Oil, Clean Energy, and Fuel Cell-Driven Global Economy, says that hydrogen is the most basic and ubiquitous element in the universe. Therefore, running out of hydrogen would be nearly impossible. Julian Gretzer, James A. Sama stated that BP currently predicts that after 40 years, there will be no oil left in the ground. And then again, BP Review in 2002 put the number of 1.05 trillion barrels of accessible crude oil in the earth. At the current rate of usage, 24 billion barrels a year, the world would run out of fuel by the year 2043. Furthermore, if the demand of crude continues to increase at the same rate as in the past, the world's oil supply may be depleted as soon as year 2020. As the oil supply becomes scarcer and scarcer, the remaining oil will become more and more expensive and fiercely coveted. Currently, the United States government is running a program in which over hundreds of hydrogen cars are being used on the road today. Such manufacturers as BMW, Honda, and General Motors are contributors to creating hydrogen cars.